I wanted to do a couple of shout outs, and I wanted to think about why I'm doing this blog at all, because I'm really not sure if I just want to get on here and just bitch, or if I want to actually do something with it. And I really like that all the banger that you are using it for yourself like a journal, which I think is great, because then you can go back and see what you said, because that's really what a therapist would do, is just repeat back to you what you said. If I heard you correctly, what you said was, so why pay for that when you can do this for free? So I think, well, in like the last 4 years, I've put on probably 40 pounds, maybe 50 pounds, I don't know. After I had my 5th child, I weighed 107. And as you can probably tell, look at me now, I don't weigh 107 anymore. So we're vegetarian, but you know, all that cheese and noodles can put a lot of weight on you. So here's some of my past efforts to lose weight. It's a little journal. It's a big little journal of everything I ate every day, everything that went in my big mouth. And there's just lots of it. Did I lose weight? No. I went to the gym. Sorry, I have allergies. I went to the gym every day. I'd work out for a couple hours. I'd swim. I'd do Tai Chi. I'd do belly dancing. I'd wherever they had treadmills, bikes, everything. Didn't lose anything. It was very depressing. So, I'm sorry. So I thought maybe what I'd do is, I don't want to, make it so boring that people are going, oh God, she's droning on and on about food again. But maybe if I make some good-looking vegetarian things, maybe it'll inspire some people. I put a link to my blog. It's probably, over there, right there. And I have a blog that has a lot of my vegetarian meals on it that I made. A couple of them that my husband made. And we've been having a lot of fun playing around with it. And if you don't know what vegetarian is, like my doctor asked me, and he said, how did you get your cholesterol down from 299 to 107? And I said, well, we don't eat meat. And he said, well, what do you eat? I said, anything that's not meat. I mean, Christ, that's a doctor, Duh. But anyway, so I think I may try to do something with that. I'm sorry, these trees are just killing me. I've lived in the South for the last 30 years, and being up here in Pennsylvania where everything's blooming, it's doing a job on my nose and throat and eyes and everything. But so anyway, I think maybe that's what I'll do, is just kind of focus on trying to eat better, and instead of bringing in a whole box of Whoppers and a big bag of guacamole Doritos, my favorite, and thinking, well, if I eat all these up right away, they'll be gone, and then it won't be in the house anymore. So last night I had Chow Fest while I watched the end of Survivor, and I finished off the entire bag of Doritos and the whole milk carton thingy of Whoppers. So they're gone. Now they're working. Well, you can't see my you can't see my waist. But I might as well just glue them right there, But I would like to get back down to, maybe back to size 5, size 7. I don't know. I'll have to see how it goes. But I did want to do a couple of shout-outs, since everybody's doing shout-outs, and but I don't think I'm a video whore. Maybe not yet, but I think I'm probably working on it. Sorry. Hang on. Big T. Oh, I love tea. But anyway, I wanted to thank Alta Banger, and I'm just assuming that's how you're pronouncing your name. I did hear Filthy Whore when somebody asked her why somebody like her, who is so pretty and everything, why they should pick a name like Filthy Whore for herself. And so she was saying, well, so-and-so uses this name. Do you think they do that all day? And she said your name. She said, And alt banger. Do you think he's hitting the alt key, banging on the alt key? Well, alt is spelled A-L-T. There's no E in there. So I'm not really sure what your name means, but I just thought that was kind of cute, in a cute little way. But anyhow, you're the one that really inspired me to do this, because otherwise I'd probably be sitting here with this freaking little book writing down, I ate 4 crackers, that was 90 calories, and get my little calculator out, and how many miles did I walk, and how much did I burn, did I do my 10,000 steps in one day, blah, blah, blah. So it might be interesting to look back on this first video and see what happens in 30 days, or 60 days, or if everybody's not bored to death, or I'm not bored to death, 6 months. But anyhow, thanks to you for being an inspiration to do this, because I love your videos. I love the way you just put yourself out there, and it's just you. And I want to do that. Like I said to Booby, I am totally in love with you. I sent her a message and I said, I'm you, inside of me, that's you. I'm that personality. I'm the red hair and the piercings and the ink. Well, I do have tattoos, but not as many as she does. I would love to. But I'm like her with the stick up my ass, And if I would take that stick out my ass, this would be me. So, you're my inspiration also. I'm making lots of inspiring friends. Also, I have written down here, are you K2003X or is it X2003X? I'm not sure if I put it on right. I know I owe you a reading. Promise I'll do it. Mother's Day weekend. It was nuts. I have 5 kids. So it was a great weekend. Running around. And I heard you swear in French, and I know what merde means, because when my daughter was in high school, she took French for 2 years. She was in the French club, and they were to go to France. Well, they told them that you won't be able to speak to any of these French kids when you get over there, because we didn't teach you French like France. We taught you French Canadian. So she went on a trip with some family to Canada, and she could understand everything that the French Canadians said. And she said, by golly, I can speak French Canadian, But they told them to buy the book called, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. I mean, my dad's French Canadian, Barbour, B-A-R-B-O-U-R. He was part Metis Indian from, I forget where now, west part of Canada, long ago. Now he's a coon-ass. Well, if he was alive, he'd still be coon-ass. Which, for those of you who don't know what coon-ass is, it's French Canadians that went to Louisiana. And they're Acadians. But they just call them coon-ass. I don't know why. But anyway, they told her to buy a book called Merde, which means, doesn't it mean shit? Or damn. I think it means damn. And it had all the slang in there that all the kids were going to use, and they wanted them to have that book, because all these French kids were supposed to be like swarming the hotel in France when they got there. But then they had a big war thing, conflict, something or other went on, and they canceled the whole trip. So she was kind of bummed about that. But I do remember that word from those days. CVB, I did mention your booby video, which I just thought was just great. I thought it was just great. Alderbanger mentioned you. Great shots. Well, you're just a good friend, and man, I can't for the life of me figure out why some nice woman hasn't just snatched you up, because I think you just come across as such a good guy, that it just makes you feel bad that somebody would be like playing games with you. It's just like, we're getting a little old for that. We're just cut to the chase, cut the bullshit, and just do it, Okay, I'm about out of time. Let me see if there's anybody else. Candy. Candace259. Candy, you are the sweetest girl. You are just the sweetest girl. I just want to grab you and hug you and kiss you and love you. You're just super. And there's somebody else that I owe a reading to, but when I do the readings, I'm not going to put them on the public thing. I'll just send them to you privately, because even when I watch them over there, freaking boring. I mean, they're fun to do, but to rewatch them over and over, they're really boring. I think that's it. I would sing you a song, but I don't sing. Well, at least nobody ever told me I could sing. Though I did belt out a piece of opera one time from the car to my husband, who was standing in the driveway. I think it was on the radio, and it was just one of those insane moments. But since he's asleep, I don't think I'll be doing that on here. So anyhow, I have to go to work. I'm over 10 minutes. Okay, bye. Have a good day. Namaste.